Hi, this is Darman. Welcome to another Minecraft Let's Play video. In this video series, we're building Stampy's house. And in the last video, we built Stampy's slime farm that's down here. Although we could probably argue that we actually just built this as well, because I just did a video where I rebuilt, or I kind of redid the instructions for the entranceway. Hopefully, if you just watched that video, you should not be watching this one yet, because you have absolutely none of this built yet. So get to work on that, will you? But yeah, we did build the slime farm in the last video, and let's take a quick look at it down here. Come on, get out of the water. Yep, here it is. This is cool. Everything's here. There's no bats anymore. I'm not sure exactly why. Maybe just because it's so well lit. But the ones that were here just kind of poofed away. So yeah, this is all done. This is I still have a lot of the minerals that are sort of just floating around here, but that's okay. Oh man, look at that gold. Look at all that gold. Too bad we're not in survival mode here, people. This place would be a treasure trove. And of course, here's Porky's grave. I was given a note that this chest actually currently has a lovely double petal in the middle with surrounded by pork chops, but I have not verified which video that is yet. But if anybody knows, I can do that. And I mean, if you want to update it or not, that's up to you. But I am just curious about that, because it's hard to find videos where he comes down in here anymore. So let's get back up to the top, and woo! Yay for creative mode. We can just fly around. Okay, well, today's a big day because we are starting to build the secret base. Now, as you can see, I have done absolutely nothing with this so far. I have not really dug out anything. Just a couple of random blocks here. And I'm going to hold off on digging this out for now until I get a better sense of exactly where the secret base falls under here, because there's this big glass area, big glass ceiling on the secret base, and we want those blocks definitely to go all the way up here. We want to block, I should say, excuse me, we want those to be completely exposed, in other words, down here wherever they are. And then from that point on, we just kind of want to sort of increase the level until we get up to here. So I'm not quite sure exactly where that's going to leave us once we build the ceiling. So I'm going to build down below first, and then work on destroying this up here. I think that's the way to go. I could be completely wrong, and I'll say so later in the video if it is wrong. So what we need to do is go into this side of the house here, which is where the swimming pool is, which is somewhere over here. And here's the library over here. You've already built this in the past video. If you have not, you're going to need to do that before you go any further. So behind this painting is there's 2 blocks of oak here. There's a couple of signs here to support that painting. And then it just goes down, into the depths right now. Right now, what I should probably do is, to make this a little more easier to relate, I'm going to fill this back up with dirt so that I make sure I'm counting the right number of blocks down. So I'm just going to quickly down in the dark here and fill this up. There. Okay. So now what we want to have is this 1 block missing, and we want to have, it's going to be oak all around here. Well, now that I think about it, no, yeah, that should all be oak. I was about to second guess whether that should be oak or the black wool, which I'm about to tell you to use. So we want to go down from this point. We want to leave this 1 block open already. And from here, we want to go down 19 blocks. And that's going to be where we're going to put our floor in the end. This is going to get dark, so I'm going to keep some torches handy. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, wow. So we're at the bottom of this 19-foot shaft. And right here, if I take my half slabs and kind of hop up twice just to fill up 1 block, because each one takes half a slab, half a block. So we are now standing on the level that will be the the floor of the secret base. So this is where the floor level is going to be. And I'm sure you've seen in the videos, you come down here and you kind of find this little pathway with some levers on the right side and so forth. And so let's kind of work on that. Let's work on the shaft first. I'm just going to leave this. I didn't do with this any specific length here yet. We'll go over the dimensions down here, but we're going to leave this here as just kind of a marker so that we know where the floor is once we're all done. Because obviously we're going to have to chisel out all this and then put in some more half slabs that are going to go in that direction, because that's what that is made out of. So in the tunnel, shaft, in the shaft, I don't know, what do you want to call this thing? Oh, that's awfully dark for the video. This is all going to be, we're going to have to carve out all this and put black wool in. And that's going to come, well, the wool is actually going to be, I'm just going to knock out 2 on each side of here just to kind of start illustrating how this is going to be laid out. Okay, so on this 19th block here, well, this is actually now, I'm standing on the 18th block down. This wall here that is 3 wide, I've just kind of quickly carved out all the way up. We want that to be black wool. 3 wide. We want that to be 3 wide. It has to be 3 wide. We can't cut corners on this because there's going to be glowstone on the sides that we're going to carve out as well. And then there's going to be 3 of black wool going all the way up on this side as well. So let's carve out. We're going to start down here. I'm carving out 3 wide, and we're just going to go all the way up. We can do this however you want. If you just want to do one at a time, so you can get really dark in here as I do this. Let's see here. Let's go back down to the beginning. Okay, so this is the wall. I'm just going to kind of lay this down just to give myself a reminder. This is the wall. So these are the blocks that we want to go all the way up. So we can do this however you want, whatever, I'm just going to kind of fly up and break things as I go. All right, I broke a little bit too much on that, I think. Did I? Wait, where am I? What is, oh, okay. Okay, yeah, here we go. So yeah, that's right. Maybe it'd be better if I just go down. I'm just going to let myself fall down to the bottom. Okay, so that's those 3. Let me grab some wood. I think I broke something here. Always good to have spare materials of things that you've already built, of the materials you've already used. Okay, so that's good. I'm going to go down a little bit this shaft. All right, so we're going to go down. So this wall is already 3 wide. There's the one in the middle and one on each side. Oh, I got to put this one back too, I think. Yeah, that's right. Because we want to have, let me just explain. What the heck was that? Oh, it's the painting. Like, whoa. Okay, yeah, so we want to make sure that wall stays there, and these walls stay here. So we want to carve out these sides as well. So let's do that all the way down. In fact, we're going to end up carving not just 1 column, but we're going to end up carving 2, because we have to put glowstone in there. But let's hold off on that because that's going to be easier to explain as we do that later. And we're about to lose some light, so let's just move some light down here. That'll help since I don't have to destroy that block. And let's go straight up from here. I'm just going to do this carefully so I don't destroy anything I don't want to destroy. Okay, so at this point, let me get out of here. So if you're coming in here, you're going to have your wood that's around here, and right below that, let's see if I can get a shot from underneath here. So now we've got this 3 wide wall. This is all going to be wool all the way down. And so we need this wall to be the same. So we're going to dig out underneath that wall a little bit up here. So what we're going to end up with is a hole, and there's going to be making a kind of little square donut here. So we can just do all the way down. We can just do this the hard way. Or, oh, there's some coal. Back and forth, however you want to. I'm just kind of going to go back and forth, I think. Okay, so now we've got this shaft that's 3 by 3 all the way up to here. And we're going to fill this in with black on these two sides. It's hard to orient yourself, but if you're coming through the painting, you want the 3 wide blocks of wool to be on the front side, the one you're looking at right here, and then you're going to turn right around and put them here. Now, let's do the back side first, so that we can put the ladder in and be done with that. And I'm going to use just a little flying up technique to fill this in, and I kind of get stuck at the top because I hit my head on the wood up there. Just go up from here and back down and build the 3rd row of black wool to make the back wall. So there's going to be ladders. They're going to go all the way down here. I apologize, it was getting a little bit dark in that spot, and we'll fix that real soon. Oh, and I can't put that torch there because ladder there, and we'll just put this torch there for right now. Alright, so that is the back wall of this shaft done. Now I'm not going to just go ahead and place, there's no black wool that goes here. There's going to be, we're going to carve out one more column here, and this is where actually we're going to have glowstone in here. All the way down to, let's see, from this block, counting from the floor, the 5th, maybe this will be easier to explain later. You know what, I apologize. Let's just do this room down here, and then we'll have the ceiling. We'll know where the ceiling is, and the glowstone will just simply go up from there. So let's get back to this. I apologize. I'm kind of going out of the, maybe in order. Okay, so from here, this room is 15 blocks long this direction, and of course it's 5 blocks wide, which is going to give us, well, it's not 5 blocks. It is. We have to carve out 5 blocks in order to put the correct materials down. And quite frankly, you can feel free to dig out just as much as you want, because you can just go to nuts and just dig all you want, because you're going to need room. As you come down the ladder, you're going to need room on the right, because there's going to be a room for redstone.
Redstone alert, redstone alert, redstone alert.
The redstone alert went off. Sorry. That was that was not intentional. I just said the word. We're not doing it yet. Okay. So we'll get to that. So let's make this room 5 wide. So we've got 1 in the middle, 2 on each side. And it's got to be, let's see here, 15 long. Well, this would be the 15th here. So it's a total. So that counts. This back wall counts as the first one. In other words, although we don't want that really exposed. That doesn't matter. We can just put wool in there. There's going to be a wall here. We're not going to see that. So let's see. So that's block number 1 here. 2, 3, 4. Hold on. This is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm just going to break out a whole bunch of this and then come back and count it, because it's driving me crazy, and it just went dark in here. Let's put a light right there. All right, let's see if I did enough length here just so I can get this sort of laid out here. So 15, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now this is going to represent, this right here is going to represent the wall. I hope there's no lava up there. The wall of the secret base. Okay. So this is the wall that the door is going to be in. This is the wall that you will see from inside the secret base. It's all made of black wool. So I'm just carving out a whole bunch of this, and not in any particular dimension, because we're going to need to make plenty of destroyed blocks, and we're going to destroy lots and lots of blocks in the end, but just want to make sure I'm clear on where this is. So I'm just going to lay down some black wool just so that I know this is the wall of the secret base. So I want to get all the way to the black line here. So we want to do 5 wide all the way to that. So let's just do, and we want it to be, and I don't worry about going past here, because obviously once we're in here, this is going to be the secret base and it's going to be ginormous. So don't worry about breaking a whole bunch of blocks there. Well, I'll be giving you dimensions at some future video. This is going to be, I probably should have mentioned, this is definitely going to be this is going to take several videos to get through. This is it's a big area. There's, there's not only just the hallway and the room itself. There's, things to build inside of it, which I've already covered in some of my videos, but there's also some things that I haven't, and there's also, what do you call it? There's, we've got the glass elevator. There's also the secret room that's way below. It's like the orange and black striped one. Okay, so this is 5 wide all the way to my 15th block here, which is my black wool, which is my wool wall. That's my wool wall right there. So we need to make this a total of, let's see, I have to dig this out first of all. This is the floor, and we're going to put materials down here, and this counts as something we definitely need to dig out. And there goes the light. Yep, there we go. Let's put it here because that one's going to get covered up in a bit. Okay. So this is, we're standing back on the 19th block down here. So we're 19 blocks below that oak that's up there. I'm just going to fill this in with some random wool just to have something to stand on. Okay, so this material is going to lay on here, the floor material. This does need to go a little higher, but I'll talk about that in just a second. No. Oh yay, our first bet. Let's see, what will we name him? Are you Bruce? I had Bruce in the last video. I don't even remember if that made it into the video. I had to do so many edits. We'll name you Bruce Jr. You are Bruce Jr., Brett. Congratulations. Anyway, so this needs to be a total of 6 high. So this is, let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we need to break all the way up to here, because this 6th one up here is going to be the ceiling. Let's just break all this out. Come on, Bruce Jr., get to work. I could use some help here. Okay, that's 5, right? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so we just got to break one more level. Ooh, some iron. And then this will be all cleared out, ready to put down our materials to build the hallway. And again, I'm not worried about breaking too many blocks over there. So here we have it's 5 wide, 6 high, and this is going to be our floor materials here. So let's see. We need half slabs. We're going to just make a path to the door. Bruce Jr. really wanted to get a good look at what I'm doing here. Is going to be gray wool. Well, that's black wool. Gray wool on the floor. Bruce, get out of the way. Man, come on. Ooh, what's this? Oh, that's where you came from. Oh, Bruce I thought he sort of came up through the floor. So I just kind of stumbled across a natural cave down here. Well, look at this. Oh, yeah, look at this. All this coal. Okay. Sorry, I don't mean to get distracted down here. All right, here's hoping I can find my way back up. Oh, here it is. Yeah, that's weird because I thought he came up out of a hole, but I didn't realize he was there. All right, well, Bruce, your cousins are going to have to stay down there. Whatever. All right, so let's just cover all this up. All this part here really isn't going to be seen, but we'll just do 2 rows of gray wool. It's going to become the floor, and I'm going to switch to our black wool, and I'm going to include this since that is part of the wall. Just going to go across here, fill this all the way up, and what we'll end up with is a bat in our face. What we'll end up with is a room that is, we'll see. Oh, Bruce, did you see that? He blocked me again. He blocked me. Come here, you. Okay. We're going to end up a room that has, we will see 4 blocks high. I'm just going to put this up here, because the ceiling is going to go here. The ceiling material is here, so we'll end up with 4 tall so let's put this wall here. We'll include that one. Bruce, man, you are the worst. It's like, are you trying to tell me something, Bruce? Okay, this is sort of the corner that we don't really necessarily need to put wool in, but we will. The ceiling is also going to be gray wool, and it's basically going to look like the floor. But well, this is going to be remember, this is the wall of the actual what do you call it? Secret base. So I'm just going to make the door on this side. We're just going to finish this as the end wall, just so we know where that is. So up here, we're just going to put more gray wool, and now we've come to the shaft here. We're gonna stop right there. We never did put the rest of the black wool here. That's all right. We're gonna do that next. Let's see. So then we need to put half slabs up here, and you can do this however you want. I'm just gonna go down once and then go back again, and there's some glowstone we're gonna put up here in just a second. Let's finish this up with some gray wool. Now, Stampy, well, look at this, it's already looking good. Stampy has, he has like one glowstone block up here. It's like kind of in the middle. Oops, that's not glowstone. There. And, if you think, I don't know, that seems kind of dark to me. Like, it is how it is. I mean, that's the way he's got it, but I don't know. If you're worried about, bats or anybody spawning in here, you can throw a couple more in, just kind of alternate, put a couple more up here, do whatever you want, but he's only got the one, so that's what that is. All right, so now that we have this room down here, this is going to tell us exactly how far we have to go down with the rest of the materials here. So I'm just going to now knock out all this, and this is all going to get filled in with black wool on this side. I apologize, it's getting dark here in this part of the shaft. Oh, did I already dug this out? Why did I think I did not dig this out? Yeah, because it goes... Who knows? Oh, the way my brain works sometimes. So this is going to come all the way down to... I shouldn't have broken all that away. Should go here, and the black should be, there should be one block here. Yeah, because I made the square donut and everything. Yeah, I'm just going to throw a torch back here, which will be there forever, but I need some room. Need some light. So you can go back and forth. Oop, when I'm bumping my head on something here. Okay. All right. So now that we've got three block wide swath of black wool on each side of this. So we're actually going to end up putting half slabs here, as you probably know. But behind the half slabs is glowstone, so we don't want to put these down yet. So from the ladder, we want to make sure we have this row, this column empty, and we want to do one more all the way down to what would be like the roof of this. So let's just put some glowstone in here. There should be 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So there's 13 blocks of glowstone right below, not right below this wood block, but from that level down. And we're going to do the same thing on this side. Start up here. 1. This is the side I had already carved out. So if you don't have that already carved out, go ahead and oh, actually no, I have to. No, that's right. So leave the ladder, and then this is where the half slab is going to go. So the glowstone goes right next to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And that's going to hit our ceiling, which we've already built. So now we're going to put the gray wool here. This is going to finish off that ceiling. Bruce Jr., I wonder if this is a small enough space that you're not going to despawn. It'd be kind of fun to have you around. Okay, so now we just need to put the half slabs in here. Now half slabs are going to rest on the bottom half, rather than, let's see if I can get it to do it, rather than that. Like this is the block here, and you now have a choice to put it on the bottom or the top half of the block, which you didn't have in the olden days. It always defaulted to the bottom, so we want to do the bottom. So there should be 13 of these. I just have to be careful to make sure they do go on the bottom half of the block. And this gives us lots of light in the shaft as you travel down to the secret base. And it kind of gives you a little trippy, I don't know, it's a psychedelic. Anybody know what that word means anymore? Alright, so I'm going to come all the way back up here. Alright. Yeah, so what you do is then you come down the shaft, and he comes down here, and you'll see these. You see these are, you see them as white lit up, and that's why, because there's glowstone behind them. And it's just this kind of funky visual pattern. Come down here, and here you are into the lock chamber, which is where there's going to be little locks right here. Bruce is going to help point out where they're supposed to go. Let's see, we're going to get some gray wool here. We're going to go right up against the entranceway. And this is going to be the first block, and we're just going to skip every other block, and we're going to make a total of 6, which will leave 2 blocks on the end. See, I'm already kind of failing in the light department here. I need more light just for the video. I'm just going to put some torches down here just so we can see. So yeah, you're going to come down this shaft, and there should be 2 black blocks here. This is on the second block up from the ground. So it's just, every other one is going to be gray, and then just put for now, just put a lever on there. Obviously, they're not going to have any function yet. Bruce, you get in my way again, and I'm going to do absolutely nothing. Anyway, there's obviously nothing is going to be going on that wall. And the sequence for his locked iron door here is 1, 3, and 4. So we're going to build, the idea is to build a lock that will accomplish that fact. There's going to be an iron door here. And I'm pointing at the floors with silence coming out of me because I'm wondering, I can't remember if I made a note on what this material is supposed to be here. So I'm going to leave it as black wool for now. Do we want to do the redstone in this video? We're already about a half an hour in. I think we can get through it. It's not horrible. This is going to set off the redstone alert alarm in a minute. We're going to need some redstone. We're going to need redstone torches. I think we're going to need some repeaters. And we're going to need an iron door. And we're also going to need, we're probably going to need some wool to repair what we're about to do. Black wool and, oops, I don't need the light gray wool, but that's all right. That can stay. Alright, so the door is going to go, I'm about to lock myself out. It's going to go from out here. I'm going to make myself, make a little room here. Just gotta give myself a little elbow room here. I need to knock all this wood, all this out anyway. Can I do this? Okay, so I can walk through this way. Alright, so below this block, we're going to need to run some redstone. I'm going to actually have to destroy some of this to get this to work right. Oh, and we've got that cave below, so I'm going to have to actually have to build up a little bit below here to get this to work. Oh, that cave. I knew that was going to be, come back and bite me in the butt here. Okay, so I just need to kind of have something to put the redstone on. So I want to have redstone trail running right below this door, like, in other words, like this, heading in this direction, which is going to take us to the room that we're going to build right now on the other side of this wall. All right. We're going to leave that exposed just so I can just come and go as you please, Bruce Jr. That's fine. Okay, so we don't need a ton of room for this. Get out of the way, Bruce. You're getting on my nerves. You go play somewhere else. All right. Oh, I could use some light here. What we're going to end up doing is making a very, very simple lock mechanism. You could make a much more complicated one that actually would work a lot better, to tell you the truth. It would be more of a actual lock. Oops, I think I probably did too far. Okay, so I just want to go this far. If you want some headroom, you can do that. This actually needs to get knocked out for probably a good 10 or 15 blocks in that direction. Just because of the time machine. Oh no, is it the cloning machine goes here? Yeah, the cloning machine actually ends up going over here. And there's a lot of redstone involved with that. Speaking of which, the redstone alarm didn't go off yet. Maybe because I'm only using a torch right now. I want to kind of repair this floor a little bit so we can build. Don't get in the way, Bruce. Get out of the way. Okay. All right. So first, what we want to do is build a little shelf below all the. Actually, the first thing we want to do is is to put a redstone torch on the back of each of the ones that are going to be part of the lock sequence. So whatever, if you want to keep it as 1, 3, 4, that's what you're going to do. That's where you're going to put them, because that's on. You have to realize it's from this side. It's this one and then this one and that one. If you want to have the combination be something else, just put those torches on those blocks. And we just need to build a little shelf below. I hear another thunderstorm. A little shelf below there. And one more in front of that. I'm not talking as I put these through. I'm making a little step. We need to take this redstone. Oh, there it goes. Man, that redstone alarm was late. I can't even hear myself think when that goes off. Okay, so what's going to happen is we're going to bring this redstone all the way to the back here. We're going to put one redstone torch here. Then we're going to put redstone on top all the way. Ooh. Nuts. I do have to do. I want to make this as compact as possible, and I thought I had this worked out right. I'll tell you what we're gonna do. Okay. We're just gonna have to bring this out one more. And by that I mean build one more little shelf. Get some stone here. Do this. Now we can bring that. We can bring that right up here. Oh, excuse me. Do this. Okay. So just make that line all the way along here and just put a torch here on the end. Then we want to connect these three. Oh, I took this out too far. This should go here, and this is not working. Oh, I have to put this here. There we go. Okay, so right now we've got these 3 redstone torches that are activating this. See, I knew I didn't need this. Well, no, if I put the redstone right below there, it's gonna attach itself there. I could do a line of repeaters to stop that from happening. But this is okay. So I've just got 1 redstone torch here on the end. Line of redstone going to it. Redstone line goes from it to... That runs right under this door. I'm just going to remove this so you can easily see this. Okay. So it runs right under this door. So right now the door is closed. Now what's going to happen is once we shut off those 3, those redstone torches will turn off, which will allow this redstone to turn off, which will allow this one to turn on and fire up all this. Does that make any sense at all? Well, here's what's going to happen. We hit 1, 3, 4, and absolutely nothing happens. But that's because I think is the power getting all the way over there? Oh, you know what? I think the power might need to go in underneath here. I think that's the problem. No? Not the problem? This should work. Here we got power coming all the way out here. Maybe this is just too long of a run. Let me put a repeater here. And still not working. Okay, give me a second. I'm going to cut away, figure out what's going on, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I figured out my problem, and you already see I've made some changes here. So right, this door is sitting on top of this block right here, and I had the power going down too far. It needs to go right into that block, not underneath the block. It has to go right into it. So I've kind of filled in some here and just kind of leveled this out with some random, wool that I had on me. And also right here, the redstone's going to be traveling underneath what will be the wall here. And I just realized if the wall is continued, in this direction, then the way I originally had it, it was actually like here, and the redstone was here. It was actually like this. By doing that, if I had put this here, it would actually cut off that redstone power there. So what I'm going to do is just move this back 1 block so that when you build the wall, boom, it's going to be no problem at all. There's probably a more compact way to do this, but if you want to try your hand at it, go ahead and do so. Yeah, you could probably, well, you could actually, one thing you can do to make this a little bit smaller is to knock that out, and instead of having the redstone run here, you could run it right next to it here, just 1 level down. Oh, I guess I need 1 block here to get that redstone. Oops. Oh dear, that's not really working, is it? Well, we could put a repeater here. That would keep the redstone signal going in just that direction. There we go. That'll work. See, it's just a little bit smaller. And there's probably other ways we could probably do it if we really need the space. But that's about the smallest we could probably hope for at this point. Let's kind of get a little extra sticking out there that we don't need. And so we can just kind of fill this in with, and just leave that little trench of redstone leading back towards the iron door. And that's that. Okay, well, I would say your homework, kids and adults, is you're going to need to start blowing up a lot of dirt, blocks, and whatnot in this vicinity. Basically, what you're going to do is from here, Let me get my reference here. You're going to blow up, basically, from here, you're going to blow up 26 blocks in that direction. And in this direction, it's going to only be 16. So not including this block that I'm standing on. So this is, ground 0. This is, so you're going to go 16, in this direction, 1, 2, 3, and 60 in this, 1, 2, 3, or I'm sorry, 60. That was the slime farm. 26 in that direction, and you want to go, and then it's going to be 15 this way. So including this one, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. You're going to go 15 blocks, that way, however far that goes. So be careful, you may have run into some more things like you did in the slime farm. So 26 to the left, 16 to the right, and straight ahead, you want to do it, 15 total from, actually, it's, from here, actually that 15 includes this black, where the wall is, so from here, it's 14 more in that direction. So it'd be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So, and then just connect it all up, into a big rectangle. You're going to go up. Well, you're going to go up. You're going to go up all the way until you hit daylight. That's what you're going to do. Obviously, the ceiling is going to be much lower than that. In fact, it's going to be like 10 high or something like that. But I don't have those measurements right in front of me. But so just start working on that once you finish this and the redstone for that. By the way, if you don't really feel like doing redstone for this, you can just put the torches. You can put the levers up and just put a wood door here, or pressure plate here, whatever you want, just to make it your own. But that'll get it done. And I know some of you are probably saying this is probably not how he does it. This is not really a true combination lock, because if you just pull all the levers down, it works. And really what should happen is all the other, the other 3 levers should have redstone on them as well, and should act in such a way that if any of those are pulled, that it would cancel out this redstone so that the door would still not open. It would only open if those 3 are pulled. And right now, basically, if you pull any of them, if you pull them all down, it works the same as if you just pull those 3 down. So that's, something you can work on. And there's videos online about how to do combination lock. And it's just going to be tight to fit in here, because there is going to be the cloning machine redstone that takes up a good bit of space over here, and comes up usually pretty close right to where you're working here. But you could, in theory, run redstone like, down below and kind of have it all do that down below instead of, up here. That would be another option. But that's fairly complicated. That's just more than I feel is really necessary for these purposes. But feel free to experiment and share your results their way. So anyway, get your homework done. Start blowing this all up here. And I'm going to do the same. And in the meantime, I'm going to sign off. So this is Darm68. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!